Please, all friends and family, please take your seats. Growing love will now be joined in marriage. Up to this point, their love has been nurtured privately. In many ways, that deepest connection is private and between them alone. But today, the promise of that bond is made public. As many of you know, I am the bride's brother. I've been asked to stand before them, before all of you, to preside over their declaration and commitment to each other. And so too have each of their families been asked to participate in the commitment. Their parents, their brothers, their nephews. As our two families are joined, each of us has a responsibility and a part to play. This whole group is bound together by our family relationships. Husbands to their wives, parents to their children, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins. We are bound to others here by interconnected friendships. Many of you have shared challenges together. There are mentors and their students, neighbors, lovers with marriages to come. And we are bound by shared memories of those who are not with us today, those who have let us travel down the corridors of time without them. These are strong and permanent ties. So when Jennifer and Thor thought of gathering people together, they wanted to see not only the faces of the individuals they have loved throughout the course of their lives, they wanted to put you together, shoulder to shoulder, to form a whole, a single solid entity, a group that will witness the declaration of their union. They believe that the strength of this group will reinforce and protect their private union. And in return, they have a promise for you. With their home as a resource, a place to bring friends and family, they promise to do their part to nurture long-standing relationships and forge new connections between those gathered here today. It is to begin this process of weaving this group even tighter that they have gathered you into this space, and they hope that this will continue as we share a walk, a meal, a toast, and a dance. During the ceremony, Thor and Jennifer will exchange wedding rings. These rings are a visible sign of their commitment to one another. As the ceremony proceeds, we invite family and friends to take part in a warming of the rings. As the rings are passed, we ask that you hold them for a moment, warm them with your love, and make a silent wish for Jennifer and Thor and their future together. When these rings return, they will hold in them your love, your hope, and your pledge of support for their union. I will now read from Anne Morrow Lindbergh's Gift of the Sea. When you love someone, you do not love them all the time, in exactly the same way, from moment to moment. It is an impossibility. It is even a lie to pretend to, and yet this is exactly what most of us demand. We have so little faith in the ebb and flow of life, of love, of relationships. We leap at the flow of the tide and resist in terror its ebb. We are afraid it will never return. We insist on permanency, on duration, on continuity, when the only continuity possible in life, as in love, is in growth, in fluidity, in freedom, in the sense that the dancers are free, barely touching as they pass, but partners in the same pattern. The only real security is not in owning or possessing, not in demanding or expecting, not in hoping even. Security in a relationship lies neither in looking back to what was in nostalgia, nor forward to what it might be in dread or anticipation, but living in the present relationship and accepting it as it is now. Relationships must be like islands. One must accept them for what they are here and now, within their limits. Islands surrounded and interrupted by the sea, and continually visited and abandoned by the tides. Thor and Jennifer stand in front of you today, truly excited about the years of marriage ahead. Their marriage will be the intertwining of two life stories. As individuals, they have each had a unique and life-shaping past, and now they willingly choose to set aside the solitary exploration of their individual lives to discover who they are in the presence of one another. We celebrate with them their arrival at this point in their lives. We are incredibly happy for them that the story of their lives now includes each other, and that their love has brought them and us to the joyous occasion of their marriage ceremony. Thor and Jennifer, because you will be safe in marriage, you can risk. Because you have been promised a future, you can take extraordinary chances. Because you know that you are loved, you can step beyond your fears. Because you have been chosen, you can transcend your insecurities. You can make mistakes, knowing the other will be there with forgiveness. And because mistakes and risks are the very essence of change, of expansion, in marriage you will expand to your fullest capacity. Within the nurturing shelter of marriage, you will continue to grow and develop so you can discover your individual paths and offer your gifts back to each other and to the world. Marriage then makes you free to see, to be seen, to love. Your souls are protected so your hearts can open. In a sense, the person you marry is a stranger about whom you have a magnificent hunch. This person is someone you love, but her depths, his intimate intricacies, you will come to know only in the long unraveling of time. To get married is to embark on the journey of getting to know each other, of coming to see each other as you really are. This companionship on life's journey is the hallmark of marriage, its natural province, and its sweetest and most fundamental gift. The contract of marriage is most solemn and is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. No other human ties are more tender, and no other vows more important than those you are about to pledge. Will you please, as an expression that your hearts are joined together in love, now join your hands together. Repeat after me. I, Thor Johns, offer myself wholly and joyfully.
For myself wholly and joyfully.
And choose you, Jennifer Joy, as the person with whom I will share my life. In laughter and in tears. In conflict and tranquility. Loving what I know of you. And trusting what I do not yet know. Today I promise you this. I will comfort you in times of sorrow.
I will comfort you in times of sorrow.
I will share in your dreams and support you. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding. And speak to you with encouragement. Together, let us build a home. Filled with learning, laughter, and light. Let us be partners, friends, and lovers. Today and all of the days that follow. I, Jennifer Joy, offer myself wholly and joyfully. And choose you, Thor Johns, as the person with whom I will share my life. In laughter and in tears. Literally.
In laughter and in tears.
In conflict and tranquility. Loving what I know of you. And trusting what I do not yet know. Today I promise you this. I will comfort you in times of sorrow. I will share in your dreams and support you. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding. And speak to you with encouragement. Together, let us build a home. Filled with learning, laughter, and light. Let us be partners, friends, and lovers. Today and all of the days that follow. Will you now give and receive a ring?
We will.
The ring. Not that much love.
Jennifer, as you place the ring on his fingers, will you repeat after me? May this ring forever be to you
May this ring forever be to you,
the symbol of my growing love.
the symbol of my growing love.
With this ring, I do wed.
With this ring, I do wed.
Thor, as you place the ring on her finger, will you repeat after me? May this ring forever be to you
May this ring forever be to you,
the symbol of my growing love.
the symbol of my growing love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I do wed.
I do wed.
Families and friends, on Jennifer and Thor's journey toward marriage, there came a time when the engagement ring was given and received. This action declared to all their intent and promise to be married. Thor, please place the engagement ring above Jennifer's wedding band, for in marriage today, all your mutual promises and intentions are completed and fulfilled. We will now sign the wedding bond.
And how long I've waited for your touch. And if you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. A window breaks down a long dark street, and a siren wails in the night. But I'm alright, 'cause I have you here with me, and I can almost see. Through the dark there is light. If you knew how much this moment means to me, and how long I've waited for your touch, and if you knew how happy you are making me, I never thought that I'd love anyone so much. It feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I come from. It feels like home to me. It feels like
I'm going to the back for this. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering why it started late, don't blame the bride. She was not a late bride. Don't blame the OPP for stopping me for speeding. I learned the hard way not to rush into county. I apologize for the delay. I hope you don't get sunburned. If you're really upset about it, some people call me Larry, but pretend my name's Jonathan. Now, this looks beautiful back here. And here we are, lovely bride and groom, newlyweds. Before all of your witnesses, you have joined yourself in solemn matrimony. May you strive all of your lives to meet this commitment with the same love and devotion you now possess. Love is truly the greatest gift we are given to share. Delight in each other's company and never take each other for granted. And now, by the virtue of the authority that has been vested in me by the province of Ontario, I now pronounce you husband and wife. As your guests respond, please kiss your bride.
It's pretty funny. You were into Jamie. Well, at least you can look at them. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Ready? And looking right here. Look right in my lap. 3, 2, 1. That's perfect. Jerry's in the background. Very good. Right to me. Oh, that's good. One more. Perfect. Okay, great. And let's have.
Don't break an ankle.
All right,
Be
good.
very careful, Kelly.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's perfect.
One
And
medical
again.
emergency is all you can
You
get.
know, I'm more worried about snakes this time of year. Like the forearm, or just to get you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Did I get it right?
Okay, sorry.
I'll do the full length. Perfect.
That's great.
All right.
I know. You have one.
All right.
You want you want your sunglasses on, don't you?
Oh my God. Well, try without.
Hurry, Henry.
List for everybody that I forget. I'm going to keep my part of this short because she gets the list. I'd like to thank you all for coming here tonight, especially the ones from Carr, BC, France, England, Texas, Alaska. As everybody else has said, even I was starting to doubt whether or not I might find someone to. Especially when I came down, trying to look for curly hair. But we both stuck through it, and found each other. And I'm so glad. So I'll pass it on to Jenny.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I can't. When we sent out the invitations, I looked at them and I said, "Oh, this is real. People are going to show up." I don't really know what to do now. But I have a long list of people that I would really like to thank. I would like to start with our parents. I want to thank Gary and Kathy for being so welcoming right from the start, for making me feel like family right from the start, for raising this guy to be the guy I know today. Hardworking, loyal, strong, silent type. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to my mother, who has been with me through everything. I do not have the words to express how thankful I am for all of your help through this and for all of your help and your guidance through life. For being so welcoming to Thor as well from day one. For showing up for all of our games. I would like to thank the wedding party. If you look at Thor's side, you have two childhood friends that he is known for the large majority of his life, and his brother, who has also been pretty awesome. And I know that some of them were skeptical about me from the start, but it is from a deep sense of protectiveness that I noticed that everyone around Thor felt, and I thought, I must be really lucky because everyone who knows him, loves him, and cares so much about him to feel that way. So I knew he was special because of how you felt about him. I would like to thank my girls who have been with me through a long time. Jenn and I met in dance when I believe we were 8, but I think we became friends when we were 12. So it's been a long time. Janet and I met almost 20 years ago, and like she said, we have been roommates a few times. I think 3 or 4 times we've been. Let's just go with 10. We've been roommates, and we have been life partners for most of that time. And Sarah, who I met when I lived in the big city, and who will celebrate our 10-year anniversary in a matter of weeks. No, it was 2004. No, it wasn't. I didn't live in Toronto in 2003. It's 10 years, folks. I would like to thank my brothers who did a great job today. Ian even made it back from the dentist in time. And like Mom said, she was not fully on board when I asked Ian to be my officiant. But when she heard him speak at the rehearsal, she said, "Oh, he's going to do a good job." And I told Ian that I did my I told you so dance. I would like to thank Aaron and Terry, not only for being great teammates, but for emceeing tonight. You guys are wonderful friends and you've done a great job, and I love your tiaras. Erin may have brushed over the part where she said she was the fair queen in Lindsay at the agricultural fair. I think that's so awesome. I would like to thank the guests who have traveled. My aunt and uncle, Bev and Jack, came from England. We don't see each other very often, but I'm so pleased that you came. Thank you so much. From the West Coast, we have Thor's aunt and uncle, Janice and Anthony. Thank you so much for coming. It means a tremendous amount to both of us that you have come. And also from the West Coast, my brother and my future sister-in-law. Thank you, Ian and Megan, for coming. And I know that we have welcomed them before, but they're a very important part of my life. I grew up with brothers. Jenna can tell you I grew up with brothers because she knows that sometimes to tell people I love them, I punch them. But at the age of 15, I was given the gift of 3 sisters. They were argumentative, they were quick, and they expected you to be able to do it in your second language. And when you've grown up learning how to argue with siblings in your first language by fists, it's not really easy to switch to French and do it with your words. But they have been a part of my life since I was 15. I am beyond pleased that all of them came. And they were my first gift of sisters, and now I find that I have so many more. I have my bridesmaids, and I have my sister-in-laws, Zoe and Megan and Samantha. And I am surrounded by sisters now. So, merci. Ça m'a fait beaucoup plaisir que vous êtes tous venus. Thank you for their help in doing the wedding. I'm sorry I'm talking a lot. You're okay? There's been a lot of hands helping me throughout this whole process. So, Kathy, thank you for the flower girls dresses. They're beautiful, and they loved them, I think. So they're nodding. So thank you, Kathy made flower girls dresses. Thank you to the craft crew and the decorating crew. Thank you to Gordon and Norma for the syrup, which we bottled with love. And I hope that it is filled to everyone's satisfaction. To Dave and Sherry, who provided the curling stones at the head table, along with a helping hand from Sue Clement, so that we had 4 for the number of bouquets we had. Thank you. To my dentist, Dr. Brett, and my hygienist, Aaron. I got a text message this afternoon from my brother Andrew saying Ian needs a dentist, he lost a tooth. And I thought they were joking because how could this happen today? This is obviously something you do to rattle the bride.
That's why you don't order salad.
So I sent a text message back to Andrew, why did you punch him? It turns out Ian lost a tooth today eating the dangerous food of salad. And to the rescue came my teammate, my friend, my MC, my dental hygienist, Aaron, and my dentist, Dr. Brett, who did an emergency toothing. so that Ian could speak without a whistle. And eat without pain. So thank you. And finally, I would like to thank probably the most important person. Terry. Terry and I have been curling together since the 2010-2011 season, and my mom is correct in saying that for the first season I did fall every time I let go of the rock. I'd like you all to know that I don't do that anymore most of the time. I'm much better now. Terry and I have been curling together since 2010, but in the summer of 2012, she came to me and said she was ready to curl twice a week and we should put together a mixed team. We were going to put together a mixed team with her, myself, Brian, who bailed, whatever. And she said, I'm thinking of asking Thor. I had met Thor before, and so I looked at her sideways, thinking to myself, I see what you're trying to do, but Thor is a really good curler, and I'd like to know what it feels like to win a few games. So we'll see what happens. We went 13-0, 14-0? 14-0 the first year we curled together. So we won 14 games in a row before we lost our first one. And that is a really good way to start. thank you, Terry, because without you, I don't know if this would have been possible. And,
Oh, sure it would.
and it has made me very, very, very happy. So thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Probably would have happened, just next year.
It would have taken longer.
Well, thank you very much, everybody.
Time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left.